Opening up in an environment where you have a new pandemic coming in that is growing exponentially is just very short-sighted.
Variant cases of COVID-19 continue to surge as Alberta heads into the Easter long weekend. The government had said they would wait 3 weeks between relaxations. But when it came to phase 2, they eased restrictions again after just 1 week.
I don't understand why the provinces didn't do their own modeling or didn't carefully look at this. It was clear that's how exponential growth works, that you start with a few variants and they grow at a much faster rate than regular COVID. It looks to me like governments generally look only at overall case numbers, which is really the wrong metric here. We have 2 pandemics.
Terming variants as the new and more dangerous pandemic, experts say provincial governments across Canada, including Alberta, underestimated the effects of the variants. On the other hand, Premier Jason Kenney blames Alberta's plunge into the third wave on those who continue to socialize.
Our last wave began clearly right after Thanksgiving, when Albertans had gathered indoors and around the table to celebrate with food, drinks, and conversation. Our contact tracing data confirms clearly that these kinds of activities, at-home indoor socializing, are by far the most responsible for spreading COVID-19.
The Alberta Premier says in the race between vaccines and variants of COVID-19, the variants are winning, while medical researchers say it's too early to expect results from immunizations.
We are not vaccinated enough yet to really let go. So it's going to be a rough ride. We'll probably have to implement in the short term stronger restrictions than what we've seen right now to keep those numbers under control.
Alberta's top doctor says the surge of infections is not related to the easing of restrictions over the last 2 months. She says comparisons with case growth in other provinces suggest that Alberta would have seen this surge regardless. In Calgary, Hina Said, City News.